You may not know it, but there's oil in Tennessee. Companies eager to get it have drilled thousands of wells across the state.
But investigative reporter Ben Hall found that many companies have gone bankrupt, forcing the state to clean up their mess. Ben.
Well, that's right. These companies go under because of low gas prices or bad business decisions. But the financial burden of closing wells could soon fall on taxpayers. It looks easy in those old Hollywood movies. Crews drill for oil, then it happens. Everything ends with them striking it rich. Those Hollywood endings don't often happen in Tennessee. But the state does have a lot of oil and gas wells, many on the Cumberland Plateau. The problem? When companies don't strike it rich, some simply walk away, abandoning the well.
It could be a big problem, yes.
W.B. Melton had one of those abandoned wells on his farm. The company left the well's casing in an 1,800-foot hole with direct access to the groundwater. It was there when he bought the land.
The state evidently has drugged their feet on plugging wells, or telling the people they've got to plug them.
Our investigation discovered there are 3,000 to 4,000 abandoned oil and gas wells across the state. Left uncapped, those wells can pollute the groundwater and pump methane into the atmosphere.
Well, we're very concerned. Localized health impacts could be huge.
The Sierra Club has urged the state to plug the wells by pumping cement deep underground. But that takes money. The average cost, $3,000 a well. State officials admit there's a problem.
It's important to address all these abandoned wells that need to be plugged.
Mike Burton is with the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation. It's spending nearly $500,000 capping wells this year. That money has come from the oil companies, but it's running out.
Are you going to run out of money to do this?
Probably. I'd say it. For the older wells, I would say that'd be true.
It means taxpayers will be on the hook for the cleanup. Companies must put down bond money when they first get their permits. It's supposed to cover the cost of capping a well if it's abandoned. But for years, companies put multiple wells on one bond.
If they just walked away from a well and they didn't plug it and they left it to the state, do you see that?
Oh, yes.
Just this year, the state sent notices to owners of more than 60 abandoned wells, but couldn't find them. Berry Resources abandoned 25 wells. It went out of business after Kentucky fined the company for defrauding investors. Tennessee can't find anyone with the company to cover the true cost of plugging its wells.
Where those operators have gone bankrupt or disappeared or passed away, it's on us.
The Sierra Club will push the legislature to increase bonds for future oil and gas drilling. They say if a company wants to drill for oil, they can't force taxpayers to cover the cost when things go bad.
And it was expected that they were going to be responsible in their operation, and if that falls on the taxpayer to make up that difference, that's just not right.
With thousands of abandoned wells, the Sierra Club will be asking lawmakers to increase bonds next year. But it's still likely taxpayers will have to cover some of the costs.